Buttroff can still shoot 195.
If you're McNeil, you're saying, I got to at least make Buttroff show up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we have seen chaos all week long, and obviously, just back there in the 8th frame, can't get the 7.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Well, he needs a spare here and good count to force Jacob Buttroff to strike first ball in the 10th. Spare strike, he shoots 179. Jacob Buttroff going at 175. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say 170s are not going to beat Belmonte in the title match.
Jason Belmonte, your 1 seed, chasing his historic 11th major title as your 1 seed. He's up next. And remember, there's a $1 million bonus should we get perfection in our championship match.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
I might have to get carted out of this building if there's a 300 game rolled.
He needs good count to force Buttroff to strike on the right lane. Buttroff has not struck on the right lane the entire match.
There you go, Matt. Gets the 7 to kick down.
Well, that 179 game wasn't all that bad.
Those open frames in the 5th and the 7th. Only 3 strikes.
Buttroff must strike on this ball.
And he does. He moves on. Assuming he takes care of business here.
He needs 8.
Needs 8. Crazier things have happened here. Gets 9.
Guys, let's go! Well, he gutted that one out. Gutted that one out.
Adversity punched him in the face in the 8th, but he didn't go down. Didn't even take a standing 10 count.
The only strike he threw the whole match on that lane. He needed to have it to move on. He gets it.
184 to 179, but guess who's up next? The best on the planet, Jason Belmonte, looking for another major title this season.
I switched to Geico and saved hundreds. That's a win, but it's not the only reason I switched. Geico's a company I can trust, with over 75 years of history. That's a win-win.
Is it true Cricket has iPhone XR?
With the amazing liquid retina display.
Is it true that you wear a wig?
Could a wig do this?
Back to the tent, please. Let's get everyone back to the tent. All right. Oh, how's it going? So good. Yes!
The Hyundai Spring Fever sales event. The longer you look, the more there is to like.
Now get up to $3,000 in total savings on the 2019 Elantra. Hurry, event ends soon.
All Tyson Anytizers chicken is raised with no antibiotics ever. They're a great decision for snack time. Allowing the band to practice at your house? Not a great decision. Keep it real. Keep it Tyson Anytizers.
I've been coming up here with my family since I was born. It is the best place to have your first nervous breakdown.
See? I told you she's funny.
Oh, you want to see funny? Alexa, tell me a joke.
Who was the roundest knight at King Arthur's table?
Oh no.
I don't know. Who?
Circumference.
Alexa, resume.
Oh, now that's comedy.
This is Jerry. Jerry has a membership to this gym, but he's not using it. And he has subscriptions to a music service he doesn't listen to and 5 streaming video services he doesn't watch. This is Jerry learning that he's still paying for this stuff he's not using. He's seeing his recurring payments in Control Tower, in the Wells Fargo mobile app. This is Jerry canceling a few things. Booyah. This is Jerry appreciating the people who made this possible. Oh look, there they are.
This is Wells Fargo.
I thought I married an Italian.
My lineage was the Vecchios and Zuccolis. Through Ancestry to the DNA, I found out that I was only 16% Italian.
He was 34% Eastern European. So I went on to Ancestry, soon learned that one of our ancestors we thought was Italian was Eastern European.
This is my ancestor I didn't know about. He looks a little bit like me, yes.
Ancestry has many paths to discovering your story. Get started for free at Ancestry.com.
That makes sense. So if I bought it for a business I started, I'm able to deduct it?
Yes, that's definitely a deductible expense.
That was really helpful. Man, I love technology, but it is infinitely better with people. Sometimes you just need that real human touch, you know? A little bit of empathy and understanding. Like I was saying, humans and technology working together.
You talk too much.
TurboTax Live, now with CPAs on demand.
I'm Jason Belmonte.
Number 10! 10!
And you're watching the PBA on FS1.
Head on over to PBA.com right now. Check out the latest PBA Bowling Challenge mobile game for your iPhone, iPad, Android. More than 23 million people have already downloaded the popular game. It's constantly updated, new ball options, venues, competitions, challenges, even features in-game rewards. All you need to do is click on the PBA Bowling Challenge mobile game link over at PBA.com, and you can get started right now. Rob Stone, Randy Peterson back here with you. Been pretty fun so far, hasn't it? It's kind of over-delivered, much like this entire PBA season has. Time now for Go Bowling with Randy, and we asked Randy his favorite moment from the PBA World Championships. Are you ready for it?
I am. I have, other than me winning, sure. My
Which
favorite,
I'm stunned wasn't your moment, by the way.
Yeah, my favorite had to be 2004 when Tom Baker won.
And why?
Well, because Tom was fighting for his tour life, and it was make or break. He either had to win or he was going home. He was actually leaving the tour. And I remember that day like it was yesterday, and how great Tommy bowled that day. Brad Angelo made that show. Tommy ended up beating Mika Koivuniemi. But all the players were so happy for Tommy. And we knew just how much it meant to him. It was just it was a magical, magical day.
Young Randy, young Joe C getting in there as well. That's when they handed out real trophies.
That was some nice hardware.
I mean, that's a proper trophy,
yes,
my
sir.
friend.
Yes,
well,
sir.
hardware about to be handed out. Our championship match uninterrupted. Coming your way next. There's your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte. Earlier this season, he won his 10th major, tied for most in the history of the PBA. He's one win away from breaking history and becoming the all-time major winner. Jacob Buttroff, your 4 seed, standing in his way. Images from Australia on the way during our title match.
Okay, got it. Got it. Cut.
Everybody leave the prop beer on the ground, please.
Clear you back to the tent, please. Let's get everyone back to the tent.
All right.
Oh, good.
How's it going?
So good.
The Hyundai Spring Fever sales event. The longer you look, the more there is to like.
Now get up to $3,000 in total savings on the 2019 Elantra. Hurry, event ends soon.
All Tyson Anytizers chicken is raised with no antibiotics ever. They're a great decision for snack time. Allowing the band to practice at your house? Not a great decision. Keep it real. Keep it Tyson Anytizers.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label.
A record deal? Unbelievable. Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment. You see the crowd, you see the emotion. You know, he has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me. I created a rock star.
There for you when it matters most. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us with Unlimited. Only on Verizon.
We would like to offer you the position. You got the job.
Really?
We'll see you soon.
I gotta get some clothes. Hi, I'm Derek. Oh, is it Casual Friday? Sorry, guys. Does anyone know the dial-in? Oh, thanks, sir. I like your pants, too.
These days, we're all stressed. I hear you, sister. That's why I'm partnering with Cigna to remind you to go in for your annual checkup and be open with your doctor about anything you feel, physically and emotionally, body and mind.
Cybersecurity doesn't need more tools. It needs new rules. The new rules turn a skills shortage into legions of experts.
That makes sense. So if I bought it for a business I started, I'm able to deduct it?
Yes, that's definitely a deductible expense.
That was really helpful. Man, I love technology, but it is infinitely better with people. Sometimes you just need that real human touch, you know? A little bit of empathy and understanding. Like I was saying, humans and technology working together.
You talk too much.
TurboTax Live, now with CPAs on demand.
When I'm wiser and growing taller, I will see your ways. When I'm wiser and growing taller, I will see your ways. Places I'm going, I will know your way.
The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Go Bowling for promotional offers, tips to improve your game, news, or to locate a bowling center near you. Log on to gobowling.com. Here in Detroit, everybody knows, try to find your way to the Fox Theater downtown. So much history in that building and history here as well. As we welcome you inside Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park, Michigan, just outside of downtown Detroit. Title match time, your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte, hunting history. He created it earlier this season, but if you go back to 2017, he won this title in Reno. Took care of Jesper Svensson. It was his 9th major of his career. Earlier this season, Randy, he won his 10th. He's looking for that one, which would give him 11, a new record on the PBA Tour. Tail of the tape, Belmo, your 1 seed. Buttriff, your 4 seed. Jacob has never won a major, does have 5 titles, including 1 this season. Jason's already won twice this campaign, including a major. Buttriff fan in attendance. Like that t-shirt, by the way. Available over on PBA.com. Handshake between the two.
Buttriff has never won a major, but he's led back-to-back U.S. Opens, only to finish second. Both times, once in Wichita, Kansas, and the other in Liverpool, New York.
Different buzz in the crowd for the title match.
Yeah, that was like a wild dingo just running down the lane and attacking 10 pins.
He's calm. The crowd is ready to explode. Let's see what Buttroff has.
Interesting start. Now, Jason Belmonte chose to finish on the right lane. Last game, Buttroff only struck once on the right lane. Jacob gets to finish this match on the left lane. Good cover.
First one made all week.
That is your no-brainer, hammer tough spare replay.
Shooting the left-handed bucket, you can either throw it straight and hard at the 3-pin, or you can curve it. Shaky curves it and covers it nicely.
That was an exhale moment there. Start off with an open frame against the best on the planet. You've dug yourself an early hole. Still can't get a strike.
Cover. Now let's see what Belmonte does on the right lane. The tricky lane for the right-handers is Bill O'Neill had just a little bit of trouble getting the 10 out, which eventually cost him his match against Jacob. Billy bowled a great game, 226, but he needed that first strike in the 10th.
This place goes deathly silent and then erupts.
You must fear my power, 10-pin.
As my good friend and college basketball analyst Steve Lavin likes to say on numerous great plays, that sums it up. You are watching one of the legends in his absolute prime. Remember, should Belmo roll a 300, a $1 million bonus check courtesy of Fox and the PBA goes into his bank account.
Break there. Remember, he left that 5-6 split where he had to respot the 5, and this time he trips the 5-6 out for his first strike of the title match. Watch it. 5-6 is up. 6 gets the tap on the shoulder and falls forward.
See his numbers in TV title matches. Leaves the 7.
That's soft 7 on the left lane for Jacob Buttroff, failing to double up.
Second time it's left standing here on the left lane. So Belmo perfect through 3. Back in Australia at Nashdale Public School. Arya Hugo, and the whole class
Hi, nice
watching.
shout. You guys are awesome.
Jason obviously seeing that image on the large screen right above him. What kind of cheering you think they're doing in Australia right now, huh?
They're going crazy.
As they should.
Wow.
There goes $1 million.
That was pretty good, too. Hard to believe with that much power that you could leave a flat 10, but Belmonte does it on this shot. I'm kind of impressed that he was able to pry it off that well after seeing the image of his children at the school watching. 20-pin lead after 4, Rob.
And he goes through his normal routine.
You couldn't have asked for a better title match. Jacob Buttriff, who started off the season red hot, then Jason Belmonte and what he's done in the majors, lefty versus righty, as he uses his high road pearl and looking for his 4th strike. What do you think, Rob? Any good?
You're watching the best, and it's not often you get to say that in sporting.
Yeah.
You know, in the NFL, we've been fortunate. You're watching Tom Brady. Everybody's calling him the GOAT.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, not too long ago. We got to see it. Michael Jordan, going back further, we got to see it. You are seeing it right now playing out in front of your eyes in Jason Belmonte. He can max at a 2.79.
Well, he's hanging in there, and he can cut Belmonte's lead to 10 with a strike here in the 6th and get right back in this. He's going to take a re-rack on the left lane. This match far from over.
Left lane has been 9 spare, 9 spare, having left a 7-pin both of those times. What pin is standing again?
To the left.
He's going to look back at the last couple of shots on this lane, and if it is indeed his undoing, he's going to say, maybe I should have trusted it a little bit more to the left so it would hook up a little bit harder and get that soft 7 out.
Oh, no. It comes back.
Seen it all year, and right now, a single pin whiff couldn't have happened at a worse time for Jacob Buttriff.
He's got to collect himself because Jace is on the verge of starting to run away with this one.
And this is where Jason Belmonte is looking to go bang, bang, 6th and 7th.
As he runs towards history.
Same thing we saw with Bill O'Neill on that right lane. It pushes just a little bit longer down the lane before it comes around the corner, gets behind the headpin, and leaves that soft 10. Now, you don't want to duplicate what Buttriff did. Concentrate, focus, make the 10 pin, move on.
And he does.
This is where you cannot start looking ahead. You have to stay in the moment and trust your technique, trust your focus, trust your routine. Routine is what will always save you and save you from the nerves.
And he's going through his pre-shot routine. And this place just shuts down.
Boom goes the dynamite.
That was glorious.
He can throw urethane. He can hook the entire lane. He can loft it halfway down the lane. He can throw it straight up first arrow. He can do just about anything you have to do to get to the pocket. And then when you add that much speed and power, good shot, Jakey. Come on, make it a game. He's got to figure out a way to strike on the left lane.
3 strikes in this title match, but all 3 have come on the right lane. He now shifts his business to the left. Last time he was there, he missed the 7-pin. An open frame in the 6th. Here he is to start the 8th, down 32. Jason Belmonte just 3 frames away from his historic 11th major title. I'm not sure he was buying that one at release. He went down almost to all 4s. Keep digging. But finally gets that elusive strike on the left lane. Jason Belmonte again, 10 major titles. He's got a pair there. He's tied right now for the most in PBA history. So, Randy, you've been around the sport for decades. You see this list and you see Belmo about to jump Weber and Anthony. What does that say to you?
I mean, I got to quote Norm Duke, and Norm said that Jason Belmonte is the greatest bowler that's ever lived. And, I mean, coming from Norm Duke, it's pretty strong. There's huge arguments there, 2 different eras, you know, with Earl and Walter Ray and now Belmonte and what he's doing. But I got to tell you, this is Belmo's 11th season. He's about to win his 11th major.
And he's never been in trouble tonight.
Oh, he's just...
It's all single pin spares.
He's massacred the pocket every shot. He's left 3 soft 10s. He needs to convert here and just good count. Actually, I'm sorry. He needs to convert here. Jacob Butcher can still shoot 227. With a spare here, Jason Belmonte would need to fill 20 in the 10th frame for 228. It's not over, but it's looking pretty good for Belmonte. Remember at the Players' Championship, he needed a couple hits in the 10th. He had already left that one ring 10 with the 7-pin, ends up a pocket 7-10, leaves it again in the 10th frame. That ultimately cost him that major.
Buttriff working on a double.
Must strike.
Make it a triple.
Not that time.
It's 21.
Stares it down. Not without a fight. Not without a fight.
Again, 227 max for Jacob Buttriff. 238 max for Jason Belmonte. Big shot here. Biggest shot of his career, looking for his first major victory.
A major hand bone.
He's a gutsy kid. He's not afraid of anything. And he knows how to strike. And at least for the time being has figured out a way to get the 7-pin out on the left lane. One more gets him into the 220s.
He's got 2 more shots.
If he strikes out, he will force Belmonte to strike first ball in the 10th. You heard him say it, make him earn it. Count, very important now, Rob. If he strikes, it's a 1-pin match. If he doesn't strike, that gives Belmonte a little wiggle room. Last 5 in a row for Jacob Buttroff, written off after he whipped the 7-pin in the 6. Remember that frame.
6 in a row to close. He's got a 227. He sits down. The legend steps up.
Belmonte strikes spare to win by 1. If he doesn't strike on this ball, if he goes 9 spare strike, we'll have a tie. Been here before. Emotion came out of that man's body after that shot. He needs a strike or a spare for history.
Aria, Hugo, back home in New South Wales. Stand up. Get ready to cheer on Dad. Take it in. You're watching history live on FS1. Kimberly, Aria, Hugo, Sylvie. Daddy did it. Daddy did good.
Amazing guy. Just an incredibly talented human being. Unbelievable. 11th career major in his 11th season.
Great game, Jacob.
Great game. On the PBA Tour.
Great week. Super proud. Thank you.
The first to win 3 titles
I don't know what to say, guys.
this year. 2 of them majors.
Touchdown, coming home with a World Championship trophy. I'm going to show you all in class, I promise. I love you, Ari, Hugo, Sylvie, Kimberly, Mum, Dad, Beck, James, Amila, and Samson. Thank you, Bill and Barbara Chrisman. Storm.
Your winning shot.
Second one in the 10th just absolutely shreds the rack.
Ozzy! Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi!
You guys should be down here. It is absolutely electrifying. Right now, I'm joined by Tom Clark, the commissioner and CEO of the PBA, for the trophy presentation.
First of all, I just got to say that bowling is the greatest sport that has ever been invented. And these guys just proved it again. It's incredibly exciting. And this young man right here is proving week after week that he may be the greatest bowler that we've ever seen. And it's incredible. This was the greatest World Series that we've ever had. The Earl Anthony Trophy for the 2nd consecutive year. Jason Belmonte, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, Jason, I don't even know where to start with this. This crowd absolutely loves you. But you know what? You have made personal history in the past. You've hit milestones. You've shared with other people and other players. But today, you make history. You set the bar. 11 majors. What does that mean to you?
Very seldomly am I lost for words. Tonight is one of those moments where if I could express in English what is feeling right now inside, it wouldn't make any sense to anyone. I'm just so thrilled. I'm so honored to pass 2 of the greatest players, if not the greatest players of all time, Earl and Pete Weber. It is truly an honor to have my name above those 2 players.
So you have officially set the bar. So what is next?
I really want to just enjoy this, but there's still this little voice in the back of my head that says, I'm not done. I want more. But I'm going to let myself just enjoy the moment right now and thank everybody here in Detroit. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Bill and Barbara Crispin from Storm. I've won all of my championships with Storm Bowling equipment, and I couldn't be more proud to have them associated with me.
I know that you love seeing all these people here rooting for you, but let's take a look at the monitor up here because if I'm not mistaken, we have some people in Australia watching you live. Oh, there they are! Put into words what it means to have your kids and your town, your hometown watching you right now make history.
It's very emotional. I miss them dearly, and I wish they would sit in front row. Thank you, Mrs. Tomedy from Nashville for hooking up the big screen. I love you guys very much. That's really all I can say. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Jason Belmonte, congratulations on making history, your 11th major win.
236 to 227. That's what history looks and sounds like. The best ever. Jason Belmonte. Detroit Rock City did you proud.